You don't have to be a basketball pro to know the name Caitlin Clark. After breaking a whole bunch of NCAA records over the past couple years, the 22-year-old Iowa Hawkeyes guard is arguably the most talked about athlete at the moment, in college or pro sports. And she's drawing long-deserved attention to women's basketball while she's at it. Since taking the world by storm, Clark has received tons of praise for her athletic abilities. But with admiration comes a lot of hate. The University of Iowa alum isn't afraid to stand up for herself and has shut down the haters a handful of times over the years. And that's what we are going to explore in today's video. Once. During a press conference, Dawn Staley, a former WNBA player and coach of the University of South Carolina, began praising Clark, saying, "If Caitlin wins a championship, she's pretty damn good. Like, yeah, she's the GOAT." Staley admired Clark, but didn't think she was an all-star for one reason. After hearing Stanley's comments, Clark said in a press conference, "I've played basketball at this university for 4 years, and for it to come down to 2 games and that, be whether or not I'm proud of myself, and proud of the way I've carried myself, and proud of the way I've impacted people in their lives, I don't think that's a fair assessment." Another time, in April, Caitlin Clark's glam appearance on SNL, and Michael Che, who made some harsh jokes about women's basketball and the WNBA, said, "University of Iowa announced that Caitlin Clark will have her jersey retired and replaced with an apron." She remarked saying, "Since you're such a big fan, it's an apron signed by me." Clark put Che in check in the best way as she shut down his criticism. During a match in 2023, the then University of Iowa star had something to say to her opponent, Hailey Van Lith. ESPN caught the moment that Clark trash-talked Lith about where her team stood during the game. She told her, "You're down by 15 points. Shut up." It seemed like Clark was responding to something Lith had told her on the court. In another press conference, Clark had the classiest response when asked about the hate she has received. She said, "That's not something I worry about. I think I just worry about being in this moment, enjoying this moment." She continued, "The people that I really care about, the people that I really love, they always have my back." Clark is brushing off all the criticism like it's nothing, and she made sure to remind people who she is. She continued to say, "But yeah, that's what kind of comes with it when you have the stardom. I think something that I try to live by is like all the love that you feel, the praise, that's the level you're gonna feel all the hate too. So you gotta stay right in the middle." Finally, a video from one of her high school games showed a group of boys from the opposing team chanting, "Overrated." Instead of talking trash, which we know she's capable of, Clark made them quiet in a different way. The basketball prodigy went on to score a 42-point game and led her team to a win, quickly silencing the opponent's side. So, whether it's on a high school, college, or WNBA level, people should know not to mess with Clark.